This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by Lincoln Savings Bank. At home in Iowa, at work for you.
The UNI men's basketball team saw improvements when they hosted Wichita State this past weekend, but they're certainly still looking for improvements on both the defensive and offensive ends of the floor. Eric Braley runs us through a recap of the week.
The UNI men's basketball team dropped a pair of league games this week as they searched for their first win in Missouri Valley Conference action. On Sunday, the Wichita State Shockers pulled out the 80-66 victory in the McLeod Center, but the contest was much closer than the final score indicates.
The guys did some things in the Wichita State game that we hadn't done in the previous couple basketball games, and that, no matter how you're playing, you're always looking for some improvement in the different areas, and we saw it at both ends of the floor against Wichita State. Really good for our players to feel what it's like to play good basketball again, and they did it for more of the game than we didn't.
On Wednesday, the Panthers had to face the Braley Braves without the preseason MVC Player of the Year, Jeremy Morgan, who sat out with an ankle injury. Jeremy had played in 117 straight games for the Panthers.
His ability to do so many things, I think that's the thing that people appreciate about him. Sometimes that gets overlooked with guys. In his case, I don't believe that's the case. I think people really appreciate how many different things he does on the floor, and because he does so many things, and he's not out there, all of the areas get touched by his absence, and that makes the game a little bit harder.
Bradley scored the first 7 points of the game, but UNI would respond and knot the game at 20-20 after back-to-back three-pointers from Clint Carlson. The Braves would answer with a 10-2 run and never look back, winning 72-61. UNI will return home this week for 2 games, a Sunday matchup with the Drake Bulldogs and Wednesday night showdown with Loyola.
Being back home, protecting your home floor is such an important part of college basketball, and we have got to we've got to find a way to have that be part of what we're doing. And regardless of whether you're playing well and everything's going great, or you're struggling a little bit like we have, protecting your home floor is a big deal.